On February 18th, 2021, Tarsier Studios, the creators of Little Nightmares, announced that they would no longer be working on the series. Despite it being a creation of Tarsier's, the IP was actually owned by Bandai Namco, and so they opted to leave their creation's future to another developer team hired by Bandai, and venture into creating a new original game. Following this, many fans of the games, including myself, were worried as to what would be coming in the future of the franchise and were excited to see what direction Tarsier would be going. Then, a whole 15 minutes of radio silence went by, with no info on either project, until we got this teaser tweet from Tarsier. This tweet may have been released too early, as it would be a while before we heard any more from them. And then, on the 22nd of August 2023, we got the announcement of Little Nightmares 3 as well as a small trailer to go with it. The general response was positively cautious, with many excited for the newly announced co-op mechanic and the character-unique abilities given to the new playable children. However, many shots, motifs and ideas did feel oddly inspired by scenes in the first two installments, almost as if it lacked much of an identity for itself that wasn't surface level, like the aesthetic, which is a strong point that we have seen from Little Nightmares so far. Okay, it's August 20th, Gamescom 2024. There are 2 trailers dropped. Another trailer for Little Nightmares 3, which is much of the same that we saw in the first one, and after over 2 years since the initial teaser, the announcement trailer for Tarsier Studios' new game, REANIMal.
You were dead.
Tarsier Studios have done it again. REANIMal looks to have the same heart as Little Nightmares, while uniquely carving out its own identity. There are for sure elements that feel very similar to their previous work, such as the size of the characters in relation to the world of monsters around them, as well as Tarsier's signature aesthetic found within the first 2 games. But this trailer suggests a darker, more raw experience than what came before. Little Nightmares generally being more creepy as opposed to actual explicit horror, unlike what we see here in the REANIMal announcement trailer. Not to mention that the game just looks fantastic and is a huge visual step up from the first 2 games, which, mind you, looked pretty good in their own right. Now, does this mean that Little Nightmares is going to be a flop and that we should all hop onto the REANIMal hype train? Even though we haven't seen them do anything particularly groundbreaking when it comes to the series beyond the multiplayer co-op announced, you can clearly tell that Supermassive Games have a passionate team of developers behind it, and that they've been given the Herculean task of living up to the praise of the first 2 installments. And personally, I think that they made the right choice in following the mould carved out by Tarsier. Why risk doing something too drastically different when the pieces to make a good Little Nightmares game are right in front of you? And from what we've seen so far, they're making something we'll all really enjoy playing. To summarise, fans of Little Nightmares have a lot to be excited for at the moment, with Little Nightmares 3 on the horizon and REANIMal coming at a later date. I, as well as a lot of other people, are looking forward to REANIMal the most, but I think we should all give Little Nightmares 3 a fair shot. Hi, this is me from the future. I originally made this video over a month ago, right as the trailers were dropped at Gamescom, but I never got around to uploading it for whatever reason, and since then we've been given a 30-minute gameplay demo shown for Little Nightmares 3 and an 8-minute demo for REANIMal. And in retrospect, I'm glad to say that I was wrong for ever doubting Little Nightmares 3, because it looks fantastic and I'm super excited to play it. As I also looked into the developers and found out that they're also the team behind the advanced edition of Little Nightmares 2 that offered options for ray tracing, lighting, and other visual upgrades for the base game, as well as the Google Stadia part of Little Nightmares 2, if anyone remembers that. If people haven't seen the gameplay demos and don't really care about spoilers, I'll leave links to both of those in the description for you guys to check out. Thank you guys so much for watching this quick video, and I would love some feedback on what you thought, so leave a comment down below and I'll talk to you later. Peace.